And Ram, the story Bremo say Chairman Wontumi lawyer asanso atro enkrata ama judge say judge no delay case no. Na osha nanka judge no by this time nanka also ma ruling the dada. In fact, 3rd July and nanka also ma ruling. Nanso Chairman Wontumi the new lawyer attaching etro enkrata ama judge no anaso mo ko katre judge no say oye new lawyer waba. Enu nti yema ne mre na eye case ni mu na ono nso nti asiye ye nti emre no na judge no ma no eye 20th of July nti enra aka 5 days ebedu 20th of July no na Chairman Wontumi lawyer asanso aba betro ma judge ne say judge ne ntwentwen so 20th of July na wa manekra no mo ma ruling no na omo Chairman Wontumi lawyer no ohun ne say emre bia ase ewo Ghana ha say no onte mra na say inti odembra na eko Supreme Court say Supreme Court emantremu inti bi answer na Supreme Court ebe mantremu ana Supreme Court intremu no enyamba ye dia ma judge no ma metena say on 20th of July emfa eye ruling no emba ebi mo trese eye delay tactics. And I told you from the very first point say for me 3rd July na judge no or twin case ni free ho eba eye 20th no wama kwan inti sende more delay tactics eba someone like me, I'm not surprised, right? Now yesterday I just briefly talked about it. Today we are going to go into the real emra Chairman Wontumi lawyer no eka ho asem no na memenya lawyer there, but at least sebe nyansa eda yetrim metumi akenkan na matras ye atremo ne hu ne se Chairman Wontumi lawyer ensem a wo raise no sen enebeko the same way I'm betting ase menya lawyer getutoko no edi ensem koto ECOWAS nim ECOWAS court nim am betting na ha eka se da bi we dem susu se judges no be se ya asem am kan ye no na judges no edi bae no. That's the same thing I'm going to do here. Intimate the common sense and betting na case ni so, right? Internet that first time wa ha subscribe and click the notification bell so. Oya ne sa latest news bi aba on sa ebekan. This video is kindly sponsored by Nature Hills Herbal Shop. Na obema biano ade ba kwen wo se utumi bo ho ban ye se moja ebedi efusane ye wo mu mesraw empenye kasa na meka obema bia se obema yomu ebegina ne nan so no wo se moja die efusane ye beetroot capsules for 2 every single day na moja be die efusane ye wo mu na ope stamina as obema empenye kasa mu so na meka ope stamina as obema eye maca root capsules and also be mouse stamina. In some way near making a natural products be just a better sin Viagra cra. You can search online and then you can come back. If I'm lying, you can tell me. Friend Nature Hills Herbal Shop. Now one supplies our products here amount 059-800-3891. Baby I will be our Ghana biano or the products no ebebro. Now yanko in semnimu na yankin kaintino wo hwe Chairman Wontumi lawyer na ensemo a wo ka no bibia o raise issues no point 2.22. So let's read the point 2.22 no. Or say accordingly, pursuant to Article 132 of the Constitution 1992, we pray your ladyship to state the delivery of the judgment and refer the following genuine constitutional issues for the determination of Supreme Court. 1. Whether or not, on a true and proper interpretation of Article 1911 of the Constitution, 1992, Section 14.1 of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006, Act 703, is legally vague, overbroad, and inconsistent with the letter. So I want you to understand what Chairman Wontumi's lawyer is raising, right? Now, Okoti Ghana's Constitution, Article 1911, NOD so. Inti yenhwe Ghana's Constitution, you know, and then let's understand Article 19. Into Okoti Ghana's Constitution, Article 1911 said based on our Constitution, Article 1911, no Minerals Act. It was Section 14.1 no. Vague, Chese hono nyanse nim nti ase nim based on Ghana's Constitution Article 1911 no. Nti yen read Article 1911 e wi a ni akwa ko read Minerals Act no. Ni aba beti ne nsem nase. Na me response amen so me de beba no. Me de beba now. Article 1911 no ewen Ghana's Constitution Article 1911. So I say Article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana establishes the fundamental legal doctrine of nullum criminum sine lege, no crime without law. It states, no person shall be convicted of a criminal offense unless the offense is defined and the penalty for it is prescribed in a written law. In Article 1911, as someone can say, Ghana has say, so will be di bone, na bone no, enye mbra, yenshare mbra, efa bone ne ho. Ni entre se bone we ya nipa di. Yenfa ni ntu mfiase this particular number of years yenye ni se ya se nipa kro ne yenche ne wo bone ne so. I say no person shall be convicted of a criminal offense unless the offense is defined and the penalty for it is prescribed in a written law. Into Article 1911 no. So see based on Article 1911 we know. Naturally say ye call Minerals Act a year section 14 na 14.1 na naturally say sa embra ye pese bia edi Chairman Wontumi no nyanse nim. Now let's go to Minerals Act a year section 14.1. Minerals Act section 14.1 no or say a mineral right shall not in whole or in part be transferred, assigned, mortgaged, or otherwise encumbered or dealt in a manner without the prior approval in writing of the minister, which approval shall not be unreasonably withheld or given subject to unreasonable conditions. Inti 14.1 no etre se ye ma otumi se Ghana egudie ana ejapade no ye de hye wonsa utumi en transfer enkonkomo obi te se senia ye accuse Chairman Wontumi se Ghana asase no wakwa akoton without informing the ministry, without writing to the ministry. Inti Chairman Wontumi no hwa Article 14.1 section 14.1 of the Minerals Act ena ye ma ayeden ye de chino ene na ebe ma ne ho ayeden atre no ene de Chairman Wontumi lawyer asem a wo kan say Ghana mbra section Article 1911 tre say obi ye we a say Ghana mbra na tre say nipa kro no bone no yenkan wo mbre ni mu a eni kwan se ye chino. So this is the argument from Chairman Wontumi's lawyer. Or say the section 14.1 is vague. You see, what Chairman Wontumi's lawyer is currently doing right now is attacking the Minerals Act by saying, say, Minerals Act no, vague. Okay? As someone what can I say? It is legally vague, it is overbroad, it is inconsistent with the letter and spirit of the said article, and therefore unconstitutional, null and void. This is this is quite interesting, and I want to break it down for every single person listening to me to understand. So let's ask ourselves a very simple question. We are going to ask ourselves, right? When was the Minerals Act established? Now, the Minerals Act was established in 2006. Some Minerals Act in Brawi, it was established in 2006. In Brawi, achinkrofo bibriatum ewa Ghana ha. Because Embrano say ye di tu misha onsa na yema we gudie se hweso a untumi nkofe echiri enkonko ton anamfa asase na emu obi foforo eji se bia wa informe the minister in charge. And there's reasoning behind that. Chairman Wontumi lawyer ansem a wo kan say sambra ne kran ento asum. Inti esan sambra ne ento asum nimti no. Se no ne yepese ye de chi Chairman Wontumi a e was say ye den ye bogu. So basically, that is what Chairman Wontumi lawyer is saying. But the question is that after 20 years, I pass in Bram dia chain crofo. Ye who say Brane se be nyanse nim ende edu Chairman Wontumi so ne pese etrese Brane nyanse nim. And if the Supreme Court allows this, it's going to cause chaos. Do you know why? Because in Bra we are now so mendem ye sure say ya chain crofo man crofo da prison. And na membra we suntino. Nkrofo eda prison. Na prison na nkrofo eda no. Se ne Supreme Court ruling man na Supreme Court ka say okay mbra we asem a okay nyanse ni mu. That means nkrofo na mbra we achi omo atum ni na no. E was here release omo. So you see, this is not, I am not a judge and I'm not trying to be prejudicial, but once you understand the arguments are Chairman Wontumi lawyer or raising, you get to know say na same way likely say you be boegu, because see a peninsula assembly stand there, it is going to cause a lot of chaos. A perfect example they say you see ebia Ghana ye chi obi say okra etu na enye license da I was here nipa kro no court na ye chi nipa kro ni tum. And now there a perfect example say ya chi obi say okra wi I was saying nipa kro no ye de no court ni ye chi ni tum. There are a lot of people ya chi omo tum was ade nim. And then over 20 years embrana renkrofo sa na one day ye kwakwachi MPP ni say okra wi a MPP ni ne di mirika MPP ni no ne lawyer Eddie Mirika ako court kwakache Supreme Court says ambra ne kra ne nyanse ni minti ne Supreme Court sesa no ana Supreme Court mantri mu ni eni na yehu se nyanse ni. Do you think the Supreme Court because okay we no kra no nanse ewiase nkrofo agi wi atum inti no we ne kra no ampa eni kwanse ye chini ye say ye chini pa ne ye we ni we no nyanse. Do you think the Supreme Court will do that? If the Supreme Court does that, what that is going to mean is that nkrofo for so many years ya chi omutumu a wo mukra wi ni na afia wo see release yomo just because of single case we hunti. So for 20 years mbra we I existed and they do Chairman Wontumi so nkwa be say etrese mbra ne nyanse nim, and that is the same play MPP for this is the same play awo mu yusu se munia mo be kaya emra afenyoma kin Lucy the majority seat. Embra during the dying era of President Akufo-Addo, afenyoma kin lose the majority seat because Ghana mratre say oye MP now cross the capital immediately you lose your seat. You declare seat vacant a man NDC na ebabe dane in the hang parliament a man NDC babe dane majority. No, what happened? Sambra no ye di arren crofo wo man we mu ema ye di aman crofo lose mu seat ma ye di declare seat vacant. Ye di MPP fo nko ano MPP fo di Mirika ko Supreme Court say Supreme Court enko trust ye na mbra ne kra na nyansa enim muni amukai. That is exactly what Chairman Wontumi's lawyer is trying to do here. Inti MPP for there eno ano no ye ni na ye wo area mu ye betumi aka say obi akoko wi akoko a yem finichi yem bonechi infion yembo ne chi infion 10 ye ni na ye beti ase wo area nim obi ko wi akoko a ne abono obi ko wi akoko a ne ahwe ne chi infion 10 ne abo obia MPP ne nko edu ne so no dabi mra we kranyan said sa na MPP 40 and you know for me I just see this as delay tactics, but let's see what the court is going to say.
Ghana ni bia wutie me no book we asset ba ko a e wo se wo keep e wo fie to book we ma wo ho to ma wo ba to ma obi biara osombo e wo wabrabo mu wadanfo obi a opese odi ye wabrabo mu bia no to sa book we your friend the Ghanaian investor na sa book we be trail different forms of investment a obetumi aye e wo Ghana ha licensed investments. The first one ya de bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send you set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na aba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare, ni na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. book no besan so atrew ade bia ye fe na endowment fund a obetumi dia protect wo ho any future na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu okokonya accident na wontumi nye adwuma bioma it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrew send ya obe set up a personal pension fund. Nkrofo bebre eye adwuma wie e retirement or mo retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe mo o set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betray how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Book we betray us idea. Your investments be why your friend no mutual fund. Book we better how to invest in a mutual fund. Now mutual fund you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. You find say wa oba fresh. Now what per license mutual fund e Ghana has say opese odi usikashim. Say Wontumi invest 500 cedis every single month. E a Ghanaian mutual fund mo. By the time I will be 19 years now wa done millionaire. You find say wa for CB we did 10. Hope said that she be odiye every month for 500 cedis a share mutual fund mu emano. By the time I will bano and our fast no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire. Wankasa wutie me we di 40. Now so wo sha onye investment bia eno ane say obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis a share. By the time obedi 59 years no na wenya 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund no, that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebebano nesikano ayekese. Book we better sanja manina. Sa ope book no ni PDF anase ni tree video. Free. Anase WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisia. Na sa we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Baby, I will be able to ship it. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.